Time for a new review.
Hello, and welcome to my review on Ninja Gaiden II. The II stands for International Ninjutsu. This game is a retro.
What the hell are you doing?
Well, I'm in all your videos now, so I figured I'd make some reviews too. Take 75.
Take 75? What chip did you use?
Doritos?
No, memory card.
Oh, I don't know.
You know what, just
I have
Get
to
out,
finish
get
the
out, get out.
review first.
Okay, you can come back in and help.
Sweet.
Launch title. So today's review is gonna be a little bit different than normal.
What do you mean?
You're here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So today's review is gonna be based on a game for the NES. Actually, I don't even know. What game were you reviewing?
Ninja Gaiden II. International Ninjutsu.
Do you mean Ninja Gaiden 2?
I don't know what you're talking about, but the Shadow Man gave me this one.
Shadow Man. Who's the Shadow? You know what? Yeah, we're gonna do Ninja Gaiden II. Ninja Gaiden 2. So by this point, the NES was almost at the end of its life, and the SNES was gonna be coming out within the year. So there were lots of games in the library for the NES. Some were good, some were bad, some were in between. And this one was actually part of a big series. The first one was a huge success, and the second one was just as good. I can't wait till we play this.
This game is retro.
What?
This game is retro.
Wait, what are you doing?
I'm helping.
Okay, how about you just stay quiet, and then when I ask for your opinion, then you help.
Oh, awesome.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna be an awesome reviewer.
This game takes place 1 year after the events of Ninja Gaiden. The evil Emperor Ashtar is trying to take over the world using the dark sword of chaos. Then Irene Liu gets kidnapped and our hero Ryu Hayabusa gets recruited by the US Army agent Robert T. Surgeon. He has to save Irene, stop the Emperor Ashtar, and save the day. Now that's pretty badass.
Now that's retro.
Thanks. Anyway, this game actually uses cutscenes to progress the story along.
You mean it has movies?
Yeah, well, kind of. Look, I know they look primitive, but at this point, this wasn't really common. The story was usually told in the book that you got with the game, or just a few words. This game had full motion picture. What do you think? Isn't it cool?
This game is retro.
Yeah.
As soon as the game starts, there's a lot to take in. Our ninja is really cool. Look at how he runs with his full ninja garb and he's holding his katana and everything. The scenery is something else to take in. Right from the start, you're treated to some pretty awesome rooftop gameplay. Look at the background. Those buildings have lights and everything. They paid real attention to detail.
Now that's retro.
This game has a lot of detail.
Retro detail?
Okay, look, I don't think this is really working. This is my review show, and I kind of like to do it by myself, and it's just, I don't know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is it because I'm the bestest?
The bestest? Yeah, that's it. You are the bestest, and, you know, maybe you're too talented to be on camera, so maybe you should go downstairs and you can research what else you can do for the show. That way the show will be even better.
Oh, this is gonna be sweet. I'm so talented.
Yeah.
I'll go search right now. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you go do some research.
Okay.
I was really excited when I started to play. The fight seemed pretty fair, and I'll be honest, I thought I'd be able to beat this game on my first playthrough. My plan was to beat the game, record the footage while doing it, and write my review. Boy, was I wrong. Whew, this game kicked my ass over and over and over.
I'm so sorry about that. But, his chair's a lot better than mine. I know. Now we're back to the way it should be. Anyway, let's get back to that review. So the sprites are pretty impressive in this game. I know I said the same thing about TMNT Manhattan Project, but the truth is, a lot of those sprites were just the same foot soldier and they were just different colors. Whereas this game actually has different sprites who have different looks and they all do different things. Not to mention half of them take different types of hits, so it's not just going to be a one-hit kill in this game.
The first level gets you thinking that it won't be a really big challenge, but then you get to the next level. And then by the time you're at the third level, the difficulty is ramped up all at once. This level sends you hordes of enemies to deal with, but they're not your only problem anymore. Now you have to deal with elemental issues such as the wind, or even the dark areas in later levels. Not to mention those pitfalls. Oh, those damn pitfalls! You guys have no idea how many times I had to play this game and die to try to get this footage. Wait a minute. You know what? I'm not gonna be the only one that suffers. You're gonna see what I went through. Here, watch this.
Damn! Oh my god! Not again! Ah! I hate those pits!
Okay, I'm really sorry to have put you through that, guys. Let's just get back to the review.
You know, I'm really thankful the controls are as tight as they are. If it wasn't for that, this game would be damn near impossible. There's only one thing I'm not a big fan of, and that's the wall climb. I mean, sometimes I try to climb on a wall, and he won't let me, even though it looks exactly like the wall that I was just on. There's other times that I try to jump a gap and I miss. I end up grabbing onto the wall for the gap that I was trying to jump over, and now I'm stuck. So of course I try to get on top of that gap. But then that requires some kind of back and forth movement that doesn't always work. 90% of the time you end up dying. And the reasons are, you jump and you get stuck on the wall, so you're vulnerable to attack. Or you try to jump back and you get stuck on the other wall, and you're vulnerable to attack. Or you jump, you miss, and you fall in the pit. Either way, death awaits you.
Now, besides the wall jump, the controls are really responsive, and you can do pretty much anything you set out to do. The controls are your typical game controls, B attacks and A jumps. But with the basic attack come a few power-ups. You can get up to 2 shadows that follow you around and they mimic your every move. It really comes in handy when you're fighting bosses. If you're actually able to set them up in the right spot, you can get your shadow to attack the boss and then you can attack on the rebound. There are also other power-ups that include throwing stars and some kind of flame attack, but those are a little bit more of a problem to get used to. Now take this boss for example. He's standing on a damn platform above me, so I'm gonna shoot him and I miss because the damn projectile goes down.
The way to use a projectile is up and B. That doesn't give you any kind of options. You can't aim it in any way. So that leaves you stuck. And if you end up at a boss after collecting all these projectiles, you better hope to God that the projectile you have is going to aim in the right direction, or else you're screwed. I just stick to the sword.
But you know what? It's okay. I found that I played most of the time just using my sword. And eventually I did learn what direction everything would shoot. It became more of a strategy to use them instead of a spamming item. Like I said, the controls are really responsive, and you can really do anything you need to beat this game.
So what are my final thoughts? This game's great. It's absolutely awesome. There's a lot of different bad guys to fight. The bosses are a huge challenge. There's a variety of levels, and the tunes are so catchy. I would definitely say play it if you get a chance. Now I know I said that I'm not a fan of the wall climbing, and I don't really like the projectiles, but that's just my own thing. It's not the style of gameplay that I really enjoy. I wouldn't let that deter you from trying it out. This game is really good, and it's definitely worth a shot. Hopefully you guys will stick around for my next review, and I promise there's not going to be that many interruptions like there was this time. At least I really hope there's not. Anyway, hopefully you stick around and you enjoy what you see. Until next time.